In 1987, before Highway 85 opened, I was driving 101 North to Great America, and someone told me if I saw Hangar One, I went too far. It dominates the landscape. It's one of the world's largest freestanding structures at 200 feet tall, covering 8 acres, 10 football fields. The city of Sunnyvale sold the land in 1931 to the Navy for $1 to house the USS Macon and then her sister ship, the USS Akron. Both ships served as a flying aircraft carrier and coastline spy planes, launching Sparrowhawk biplanes from their bellies. The Akron was lost in a weather-related accident off the New Jersey coast early in 1933, killing 73 of the 76 crew and passengers on board. The Macon was damaged in a storm in 1935 and lost off California's Big Sur coast, killing 2. 18 feet shorter than the Hindenburg, the Macon and her sister Akron were among the largest flying objects in the world in terms of length and volume. The two ships still hold the world record for helium-filled airships. Both of them could fit inside Hangar One. The giant clamshell doors were designed to cut wind shear as the Macon and Akron moved in and out. It's so large inside that fog would form at the roof and rain would fall for 5 seconds. Hangar One was designated a Naval Historical Monument. In 1994, it was included to the National Register of Historic Places, and in 2008, Hangar One was listed as one of the 11 most endangered historic places in the U.S. by the National Trust for Historic Preservation, which highlights important examples of the nation's architectural, cultural, and natural heritage that are at risk for destruction or irreparable damage. The only other similar examples of this type of building were in France and Italy, both destroyed early in World War II. It still stands as a rare tribute to early aviation and the golden age of airstrips.
Unfortunately, it was coated by a lead paint, and that lead paint leaches PCBs into the groundwater when it rains. So it's contaminated. Hangar One's been closed since 2002.
Although the Navy transferred Hangar One to NASA in 1994, it remains responsible for environmental remediation. In 2008, the Navy decided to strip the steel from the structure and leave the skeleton. This would destroy many interior rooms and leave the structure open to the weather. A grassroots community group called Save Hangar One has suggested it be reskinned with a weatherproof fabric that would last 60 years. This skin is currently on Shoreline Amphitheater and would keep the structure white. It can then be used for air shows, educational displays, and part of the MOFFETT Field Museum. Visually, it's an icon of the San Francisco Bay and Silicon Valley and has been here longer than the Golden Gate and Bay Bridges. It would be unfathomable to allow one of these other Bay Area landmarks to fall and disappear. Are we ready to let go of this incredibly important piece of our history? Silicon Valley has become a place rich with financial resources, companies that have invested in a culture of possibilities. Why are we quibbling over a few $1 million while a treasured icon fades into historical memory? Hangar One needs you. The effort to save Hangar One is now at a critical juncture. Demolition is scheduled for the interior on September of 2010, followed by the outer skin. For more information or to get involved, go to savehangar1.org.